It's an amazing day, the first Sunday of the year. Like they say, whatever you do in the first, days of the year, you'll be doing that for the rest of the year. So I hope you've gone to church or you are preparing to go to church. Okay, even if you never go to church or you don't even know a church to go, or your church far from where you live, especially the often where they go some kind churches we no get branch for village. You fit find where network day make you for join church or service online, but make sure say you go church today, because the year don't start, and all those your New Year resolution, you need to pray. May God help you to achieve all of them. You understand? Yeah. It's not just to make New Year resolution. There's many people have New Year resolution. If you say your own New Year resolution self now opposite of another person, or maybe your New Year resolution and another person New Year resolution for your head. You understand? So it's possible you can be praying for maybe your new resolution, or you pray may God give you husband, and you get one particular person in mind, and that person don't even get you for mind. You understand? So it's possible you are praying for plenty money, but whatever your resolution is, make sure you are also ready to work to achieve your New Year resolution. It's not just to make resolution. I want to buy this car, I want to do this, I want to get this, I want to you want to, but you're not ready to make the sacrifice to get it. So make sure you are also asking God to give you the energy, the grace to make the required effort. Not just any effort, but the required effort. You understand? Make sure you are also planning. Correct planning. Carry paper and pen. Put for ground. Write. Cancel. Write. Make sure you have a realistic plan on how you will achieve, what you want to achieve. Okay? Then, whether you achieve it or not is left for God. Just make the plan and make the effort. Then, like they say, man proposes, God disposes. Then let God provide a platform. Open the way that you have already planned. You understand? So when you plan and prepare, God will not perfect it or give you a better option. But if you don't do anything, there's nothing for God to perfect. So prepare adequately, plan, and real time. Take out time to do it. This will not be a joking matter. You understand? The year has already started. 3 days going already. We've had 2 already gone. So out of 365 or 366, and this year should be 365 plus the 1 quarter. I don't know whether 1 quarter could be, but 2 days gone already. So we have 363 plus remaining. So I don't know where you did shall, but the year is up and running. Whatever you want this year, make sure you are setting things in motion. You already set things in motion. Start now. There is no particular date to start. Don't wait for when you come back on Christmas. Make sure your thought processes are influenced by your plans for the year. That's why it's good to have a plan, so that even when you are sleeping, things about your plan will be reverberating in your mind, your subconscious. Okay, so make sure you are working according to your plan and stay focused. For that's what me personally I pray, to stay focused, not to be distracted. You understand? This year my dreams, my stakes are very high. Okay, no jokes. We must make this, whether those things work very well or not, but I must make effort. I must up my game. You understand? And then I leave the rest for God. It worked for me last year. I planned and I saw some things, great things happen. I did not get to where I wanted, but I got far beyond where I was. And of course, in the things that matter, I was very profitable last year. And I think I have no reason but to be happy and to build on that. And trust me, the more little successes you get, the greater your confidence level to achieve greater success. So don't be afraid of achieving small things. The more small things you achieve, the more you become used to achieving success, and you see yourself getting greater success. And as you keep challenging yourself to get bigger things, you find yourself getting bigger things. You understand? It's just like that. That's how we can be successful this year. Understand? Whatever you're doing, remember that you don't have to do what others are doing. There's always something unique. There are so many areas where human beings have need. Just pick one. Focus on it. Look for how to, solve that problem that human beings are begging for solution. Now, look at the problem you can solve according to the things that you can easily do. Your strengths. Okay, don't go struggling with something that you are not so good at when there are so many things you are good at. So look at the things you are good at and see the problems that can be solved by those things you are good at. And then look at the things around you that you can use or that can enable you to solve those problems. And then spend more time, invest more time, effort, maybe some resources to increase those things, those resources around you, those people. Be closer to them. Those people that can help you solve the problem, be closer to them. Keep in touch with them. Have a plan for keeping in touch with them. Have a plan for relating with them. Have a plan for spending some time with them to, get inspired. Okay, those opportunities, don't throw them away. And all those people who will always say you can't do it, all those people who will spend more time with you and make you to waste your time, all those people those spenders, those ones who make you, those wasteful, aspects of your life. Oh yeah, cancel them, list them down and strike them off. Okay, so spend more time with people who are gingering you, people who are successful, that you want to be like and surpass. Spend more time, keep in touch with them, watch their videos, listen to them when they talk. And then those things that you are good at, look at the problems in the world around you that you can solve with those things that you are good at. It can be anything. It can be anything. There are people who are moody around you, people who are lacking focus, and you are good at speaking, good at inspiring people. Start now, assemble those people, organize some free shows, do a little talk, and then if they want the bigger one, they can pay something for it. As you whet their appetite with what you have to offer, they see that yes, you have something to offer, they will pay to listen to you. Those who cannot pay to listen to you are not your target. Look for those who pay to listen. There are so many, over 120 million, over 180 million people in this country. And besides, nothing stops you from connecting with people outside the country. There are so many people that want to listen to you. If speaking is your gift, go for those people. Don't focus on those who are saying you're not interesting, you're boring. No. Look for those people who feel your vibe. Those are your target audience. That's where your market is. And among those people, look for those who can pay to listen to you. Those who really need you. Be confident. God did not give you any gift, and it becomes a waste. No, it's not possible. You understand? God has given to all of us. Those millions you're looking for is around you. It's just you now have to make effort to go and get it, to harvest it. So God has given us all those benefits. It's up to you to, make good use of it. Then your talent can be, whatever you can do, it can be anything really. If it's cleaning, there are so many people who in their houses, they don't have the time to clean. Approach a big man in your street. Have an ID card, a means of identification, something that will make him feel confident that you're not a scam and that you cannot just run away. Show him, present it to him. Tell him, in case if you're scared, sir, this is it. This is my identity, this is where I live, this is me. But if you have this need, sir, please, I can come and fill the need. I have a program, I have a plan, I have a target for this year, and by this is what I do so well. I'd like to do it for you. If you have friends who need this help, connect me. I will go and serve them well. Sir, I will not let you down. Talk to him with confidence. And trust me, it may not be the first person who you meet that will listen to you, but some other person will listen to you. It could be anything. It could be washing of clothes. You are good at washing of clothes. You can stay and wash 200 clothes for your siblings. Now, go and start washing 200 clothes for outsiders who will pay you money, but your siblings will not pay you money. Yes, the Bible says, seeth a man diligent in his work, he will dine with kings and not with men. Diligent in his work can be diligent in washing plates, can be washing car. You will dine with the kings of washing car. You will become a professor of washing car. You become a global figure of washing car. When you're a global figure, you're a global figure. When you're a national figure, you're a national figure. We are all national figures in our different areas. That's what national figures are. They are national figures in different areas. Just as you see, professors in school are professors of this medicine, professor of pharmacy, professor of education, professor of nursing, professor of physiotherapy, professor of this, professor of that. But all of them are professors, and they are paid about the same thing for the work they do. So, what are you going to be an expert in? What are you going to be dining with kings in? Now is the time to organize your life. No too much talk. Focus, concentrate. When you are poor, people will take it for granted. It's not because they don't go to church. That is how the system is. It's only a few kind-hearted people that will respect you even if you are poor. But trust me, they are very, very minute. Succeed in life so that you not be taken, so that you be regarded, so that you be somebody. If you are nobody, nobody will talk about you. If you are somebody, people will talk about you. Let me leave it here for now. It's not just to wish you the very best this year, but I wish you strength. I wish you a revelation of, where you should be, and the grace and strength to hustle to be there. I am planning, I'm already executing, and I hope at the end of this year I'll also look back and be very grateful to God at how He has enabled me to tap into the graces He has given me to make a success of my life. I wish you a very wonderful year ahead. God bless you. I hope you enjoyed listening to me speak this morning. If you do, say something in the comment section. You can send me a DM, and then let's see. Let's take it from there. Have a nice Sunday. Have a nice year. God bless you. May your hustle pay. May your focus never be distracted. And even when it is distracted, may you bounce back on track and succeed. God bless you. My name is MC Dr. Spice, and I hope I have blessed you this day. Thank you.